Yeah, well, I saw that you sold the one on what was it? Chelsea Drive, I think was the name. I believe I saw you sold that one on Seller Finance, and I just wanted to see if you maybe had any others that you might consider selling that way.
How did you find that out?
Oh, it's public record through the county's office.
But I mean, like the pop owner of financing, or what is it?
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
that, it's just they have a section that says that.
No, they don't. They don't have a section that says that, but just on the I was looking through a bunch of other properties because, like I said, I recently bought one this way here in Arizona, and I was like, man, I need to buy more this way because sometimes I'll come across people who have a lot of them, and they're just like getting ready to retire or whatever that is, and so I was trying to figure out a way to do it, and ended up kind of figuring that out, but I found you through the Maricopa County Assessor's office, um,
Oh,
and was
so
able to
you
pull it
don't
up.
need a house. You already got plenty of houses.
I mean, I have some, but yeah, I'm looking to add more to my portfolio. I don't have like a huge portfolio. I'm not like a big hedge fund or anything. I just, I'm looking to add a couple more. I'm sure you do the. Do you do the same thing?
Yeah, but the people that I sold that house to, that was our primary residence at one time.
Mm-hmm.
But they were our tenants, and I worked with them. We built houses together. They were my lab and stucco people.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
I was helping them out.
Yeah.
So I gave them a deal,
Yeah.
so because they were just starting out, they have a young family, and I was making them able to be able to qualify for housing. They qualified in that way
Mm-hmm.
because they were my tenant for 3 or 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know you. Only just met you. Or your name's Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, right?
Yes, Ryan. Yep.
And I would have to qualify you, and
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah. That
I don't
that.
know what you're looking to do, but it's just listing that this week.
Oh,
So
you have an agent listing it already?
yeah, but we haven't finished it. So she's just really gonna list it as coming soon.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I still got a few things to do
Mm-hmm.
on it.
Okay.
I've been working on that in a couple other houses, that include work.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's taking me some time to, be able to put time over it, but I think we maybe mostly got it done.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
Well,
we
just
can show it.
got it. Just to
But
let you know, I kind of do the same thing, like how you were saying with your stucco guy. I mean, that's what I like to do too. I like to help out a lot of people of like who maybe sometimes I know that they're good payers. They have maybe the down payments to make it, and then I can just put them in the house that way. Similar to like you said, exactly what you do with your primary residence, but with this house that you're talking about right now, so do you generally just like fix them up and then you like flip them and then you go to resell them, or I guess what do you do with them?
no, this house here we've had for over 20 years.
Oh, wow.
It's
Okay.
been rented the whole time. But
Amazing.
we need to downsize our, what you call it, portfolio,
Uh-huh.
our quantity of houses, because there are a lot of time consuming.
Mm.
But we did go through the whole thing, and the kitchen, the bathroom, all new granite countertops and all that stuff, new cabinets. But as you've been buying houses, so you know that your rental, you're putting 20% down.
That's what you're looking for is 20% down?
So that's what your banks or your mortgage companies expect you to pay when you're not owner occupied, your rental properties.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's why I'm not looking to like go through a traditional lender because I'm sure as you know, it doesn't always make sense that way for me to come in and put 20% down. Like the other one that I got in Arizona, I think that one I put like 5% down, 5% interest, and it was like a 10-year balloon or something like that. So that's kind of the stuff I'm looking for, and was hoping that.
Who's your lender
Who's my lender?
that gave you? Who's your lender that allowed you to buy a rental property at 5%?
The seller himself. The seller
Oh, the
became,
seller.
yeah, the seller became my lender. Yeah, that's why I was saying I don't like to go traditionally through the bank because then, yes, you have to put 20% down, go through all the rigmarole, blah, 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 all that stuff like inspections, appraisals, everything else. Like this way, I can just work directly with you in this case, and then, we could come up upon an agreement that way.
Okay. So I need 20% down. I would like to have 20% down. The people that I sold to the house, of course, it's a lot of money for them to come up to, but they did come up with 10% down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to, on this one, depends on, people are struggling, so people might only have 12%. That's as low as I want to go. So 20% is like 105,000.
Mm-hmm.
12% is like 60,000.
Yeah.
But your payment's gonna be more. So I'm not gonna be your bank for 30 years. It'll come due in 7 or 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what we agree upon. But your first 3 years will be discounted. You start at 5. It's 3-2-1, so you get 3 point discount on the first year, 2 points on the second year. So your first year will be 5%. It comes out to about 20%. It comes out to about 17,000 1,700 a month. That's just your interest. So you add your principal and your taxes and insurance, and you might be at 23. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What the math works out to, but the interest will work out to about 17.
Interest will work out. So you want 5% interest, is what you're saying?
For the first year, it'll be 3-2-1. So you get 3 points off on the first year, 2 points off on the second year, and
But off of like what percentage, I guess, is what I'm asking.
5%.
Off of
Oh,
5%.
it ends up at 8% at the fourth year.
Okay.
But again, by that time you need to find yourself a different, refinance.
Yeah, I think in this case 4 years is a bit too short for me. I mean, I could do like the 5% for like the 10 years, but I think
No, I can't do that. The Federal Reserve will be lowering the interest rate here pretty soon when they figure out that nobody's buying houses that are too expensive. So
Yeah.
they will start bringing it down again.
Yeah, hopefully, right?
That's when they were making their most money, is when they were down to 3 and 4%.
Yeah.
But it's going to take some time, and I think that 4 years, even at 8%, because when I first bought houses, I bought at 9 and 10 and 11%. That was normal to pay 9%. This thing of 3 and 2%, that is unheard of.
Yeah, I think in this case,
never happened.
yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, I usually the average market cycle is about like 10 years, I'm sure, as you know. So that's why I'm just saying I don't want to be in a position where I'm like, okay, I think the rates are going to go down, and I want to still be able to, because like I said, I'm not going to personally live in the property. Like I totally get what you do, like, because I do the same thing, like with your stucco guys, that makes complete sense, but in this case, I'm looking to also cash flow on the property, so it has to make sense to be able to do that for me as well, not just like the payment alone, because I'm not going to be living in it, right? I'm going to have a renter in there, and obviously I'm looking to buy it to make a little bit of money as well, just like you are. So I mean, I don't mind paying a little bit more for the property if we can get payments to an affordable place, but also if I think you mentioned that you were willing to carry it maybe for 7 to 10 years, but then you said 4. So, I mean, 4 is just a bit too short.
Well, everything's negotiable. So if like you can come up with a 20%, you can only come up with 12%. I would then raise my minimum percentage probably to 15. Give you the 5% for 3 years, and then make the mortgage come due in 3 years. I mean, I'm willing to work with people. That's why I'm giving them 7 to 10 years. Because what happened in the mortgage crisis, the banks were having that loan come up in 2 years. They were giving them the low interest rate, but in 2 years it was coming due. They had to refinance no matter what. That's what a lot of the mortgage crisis back in 2007 and 8 is because these people all of a sudden they're coming up with this huge new mortgage payment. I'm not doing that. I'm not killing the loan in 2 years. I mean, I'm letting it go so you can find your
Yeah.
channel lending in those 3 years or 7 years if you want to go with the offer I gave you. But if you want 5% for that, I'll give you 5% for 3 years, but I'll need to have at least 15% down.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean,
And that'll be a cheaper down payment, a cheaper monthly payment for you. So when you go to rent it, right now the rents are coming up at 2,500, so you might be able to figure that out as far as what
yeah,
your cash flow is going to be.
yeah. I appreciate you trying to work
And
with
it's a
me.
work.
I think with this one, like I said, the 3-4 years, that, like, for me personally, that's just too short. Like, so I mean, I don't want to, waste your time, and I'm respecting, the time frame that you're looking for, because I'm sure you could even maybe, sell it to some other stucco guys if that's what you wanted to do. So with the 3-4 years, I probably wouldn't be your buyer on this one, but if anything changes in that regards, like, definitely let me know, and I'd be happy to see if we could work something out.
Well, I need to know what your terms are looking at before I call you back.
Yeah, I mean, I would be at least a 10-year minimum. I would need at least 10 years.
I don't want to be the bank for 10 years. I mean, especially not at 5%, because the rates are going to change. I don't know. It's not. I mean, it's a 4-bedroom capacity.
Mm-hmm.
You got a full. It's not an RV access. You can park an RV back there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that that it has to be at 5% or whatever. I mean 8% is just, I mean, I could get that in the market, so I'm not really necessarily looking for that. And like I'm saying, I still have to be able to cash flow on it. And I mean, that's just kind of where it makes more sense to me. And like I said, I'm happy to pay more if that makes sense, but I would just need that longer time frame and a good, a lower down payment and a good rate to be able to cash flow on the property is all.
Well, I'll think about it. But I really don't think I can go 10 years on that 5%. We might be able to negotiate it to 6%.
Yeah.
And do 10 years. But
yeah. I mean,
you have to let me know. I mean, it's kind of hard to do a negotiation here on the phone in 5 minutes while I'm going to work.
Right.
But
Yeah.
if you want, I can give you a call back after I talk to my agent and see what he thinks about it.
Okay. Yeah. Talk with your agent. Talk with whoever else you need to talk to about it. See what you guys kind of think, and then give me a call back, and we can revisit the conversation and go from there.
Okay, I can send you a picture of the outside of the house and maybe a picture of the living room, kitchen area.
Okay.
So you can get an idea. See, all the appliances are brand new, kitchen appliances anyway.
Okay. Awesome.
Once we get it, Spencer's powerful. It's not a brand new house, but
Right.
it's comfortable.
Yeah, and it doesn't need to be brand new.
Can't do everything to it, but we've done a lot.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, with all the, all the kitchen and all that stuff that you updated. So, I mean, I'm sure it was a lot that you did. But yeah, just give me a call back. Let me know. And then if you have those pictures, that'd be amazing. Send them over. And then also with the address of the property so I can take a look at it. That would be awesome.
Right. And all this stuff we talked about is without an agent. I won't have an agent for this one because we haven't even listed it yet. It'll be agent free. Once you throw an agent in there, now you have an extra 6%. So you got about, I don't know, 30 grand extra.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree 100%. I think it would work better if we're able just to figure something out that works for the both of us without having to add on all these extra charges for no reason.
And off the top of your head, what is your credit score going to come in at?
My credit score comes in at like a 790, I believe.
I'm sorry?
790? No, 790.
So 800?
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah.
so we'll probably have to then come up with a down payment. It'll be more than 5%.
Mm-hmm.
And the interest rate, which will be around between 5 and 6%.
Okay.
And the terms of the loan,
Yeah.
years, and it'll be between 7 and 10%. I'm gonna get. I mean, 7 to 10 years.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Talk with your agent about it. See what you guys come up with, and then yeah, give me a call back when you're done with work, and then we can just go from there.
All right. Talk to you later. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Joseph. Talk soon. All right. Bye.